The app.
It didn't fucking...
Dude, pull up the app.
It doesn't pull anything,
yes,
dude.
It does,
no,
dude.
I got a full fucking brief right here. I know what I'm doing. All right? Yeah, this isn't my first rodeo of a review of a spirit. All right?
This is a reposado.
It's a reposado.
Do you remember what a reposado is?
From what I remember, it is like Tyler's favorite tequila.
I don't know if our listeners are really going to care
if I remember that correctly. Reposado.
Not Italian.
Reposado.
Why don't you move more in frame, bud?
Look at these shoulders, bro. How much more in frame? You want our legs to touch under the table?
Yes.
Okay, I got a question for you. How do you get that? How do you get that inner swoop and that outer cut on your pec? How do you get that inner swoop?
What are you talking about? What are you?
Look at your pec, bro.
Thanks, bro. I fucking work out. Also pizza.
How'd you get that outer cut? Welcome back, everybody.
Well, welcome back to another Wednesday tequila review from you boys at the Buffalo Happy Hour. Today we are reviewing La Gritona Tequila Reposado 100% de agave azul. The rest is in Spanish, so I can't really give you too much after that. It says it's made in Jalisco, Mexico. 40% alcohol, so 80 proof, and 750 milliliter bottle. Michael, say our sponsors a little bit though.
This one is brought to you by Addie's.
Addie's.
Addie's is a local liquor store ran by a family. They are Italian.
Sure. How you doing?
I don't. The liquor store is located on Transit Road in Williamsville, and they have an in-house wine sommelier. Very knowledgeable staff and a great inventory. Download their app, though. The Addie's Fine Wine and Spirits app. You can find it on the Apple App Store and the Google Playground Play Store.
It's pretty noisy, huh?
Quiet down over there, okay? I'm trying to talk about our friends so that they don't find us in a dark alley. So, okay. So, Addie's, download their app, and you can search their inventory. If you are within the state of New York, they can ship right to your door. So, feel free to check out their massive selection. They do have scotch, rye, bourbons, Irish whiskeys, tequilas, vodkas, wine, if I didn't say that already, more wine. And they also have a bunch of different vodka seltzers. So, awesome selection, awesome people, great staff, dog-friendly, and, yeah, check them out.
Love it.
So, this tequila is distilled by Meli Cardenas, and I'm sorry if I butchered that. I'm trying really hard.
We are the whitest people in the world.
Yeah, it's really bad. At
Jimenez Mendez.
at her small distillery in the highlands of Jalisco. It's made from mature agave, cultivated at the height of its sugar production. Okay. Now, it's baked within 24 hours of being cut. It spends 24 hours in a earthen oven, and it's rested for 24 hours before crushing. It's naturally fermented, twice distilled, and rested in reused American whiskey barrels for 8 months. Bottles are hand-blown with recycled glass in Guadalajara.
Yeah,
Guadalajara. So, yeah. So we'll dive into this one. For label and branding, Derek, we got a couple good things to note as you're actively still trying to do research with your inquisitive brain and mindset. But this one is very highly rated within the review columns that you'll see on the interwebs. I think a lot of people enjoyed it a lot. And the biggest discussion and talking point is on the cork apparatus that they have, where it's kind of like out of a Saw movie, but it's not at the same time. So
water bottles normally have this, right?
Yeah, bougie ones.
How do you go? You just push it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
I
mean, it's not like an actual cork, though.
Well, you know what I mean. It's the cork apparatus. We're whiskey guys, and now we're diving into these real clear spirits.
Well, yeah, but I want to know, like, what is this good? Oh, this is, it'll leave some black and blues on the thumbs, you know what I'm saying? The old thumbers. But, like, that, it's kind of fun.
All right, I like it.
Try it out.
I'm gonna break this thing.
Don't break it, please.
All right,
We already had something break last week. You know what I'm saying? Like it does acquire a lot of pressure.
You just gotta own it.
Yeah,
you know,
you
you're
gotta
just
own
like,
it.
I'm gonna get drunk. It's just kind of. It's
I
something.
want a
you gotta
margarita so
experience.
bad. All right, so label branding.
It's now.
Um,
Everything's etched into the bottle.
everything is raised up from the bottle, which
Mm-hmm.
is cool. So like this can't be misconstrued as another bottle, which is pretty cool. It's not like a regular cylindrical shape. It's kind of got beveled edges, which is nice.
Yeah.
And this little apparatus up top, it's kind of a green bottle. Green bottles matter, if everyone knows. If you know, you know. And then you got the opening process. So what are you giving it?
A++ check.
Really? You're gonna go that high?
Yeah, I like it. It's unique. It's different. I said what I said.
I'll go A+. Let's compromise. A+ check.
A+ check. I agree. I agree.
All right, nose. Let's pour a little out here.
Let's see how the pouring experience is. The hell? What is that?
It's a little pour, bud.
It's a joke of a pour. my
We
friend.
got 2 to do.
Yo, grow up. It's 80 proof.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I thought you were a whiskey guy with me. Apparently not.
Is you pour like just the same amount, if not less. All right, so nose.
There's some vanilla in this and chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
I'm not getting chocolate.
I get chocolate. You don't get chocolate?
I don't get chocolate.
I get chocolate.
Definitely vanilla. That's a good call.
Yeah, I'm getting vanilla and chocolate on the nose, and I enjoy it a lot. I said what I said.
You're getting a real heavy, like simple syrup note to this.
Goodness gracious, absolutely. It's almost like a molasses amount.
Yeah, but like this smells like a mixer that you're pouring into a bourbon cocktail. This smells like the aftermath after an ice cube melted in a bourbon cocktail that you added simple syrup with.
Okay, that's fair. I agree.
You were looking at me weird at first, and then you're like, okay, that came around. Pause.
Nose, I'm going to go A-.
Yeah, I agree. What else?
Okay.
Are you picking anything else up or no?
No, not really. The vanilla and the chocolate kind of just...
I'm not picking up that chocolate at all.
Dude, the chocolate's there.
What nostril, left or right?
It's my right.
Oh, yeah. No, I still don't get it.
You're so full of it. Okay, initial taste. I'm taking this home. Fight me about it.
You can have it. No, I like this.
I challenge you to a duel.
What are you picking up?
I'm picking up a lot of wood sugar. And it's not overpowering, but it's pleasant. And it's it's almost rough. It's like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know? Most of these tequilas that we've had from the very beginning. Now, granted, this is like number, 6? 7? Math. So
6, I think.
yeah, this is one that it has a different initial taste punch to it, where when you try it, it's not necessarily about what you're tasting, it's just how you experience it. Now, again, we're barbarians, so we're doing everything neat. But
Tequila you can have neat, though.
yeah.
More than gin that we've done before.
Yeah, or coffee liqueurs or
Yeah.
just some craziness. But I mean, this is from an experience standpoint worth buying.
To me, this tastes like a unaged whiskey coming off the still.
Yeah.
Like
Or-
that right where you get, because there's that whole point of whiskey distillation, when you start getting into the tails, that kind of tastes a little bit more like tropical
Yeah.
and leafy and like like grass and stuff like that. That's kind of what this is reminding me of, is that you just
It tastes
had a
like
very weak whiskey coming off the still.
I agree. I agree. But not in a bad sense, because I know a lot of people that have had that experience within distilleries of trying something where it's like, the tails are still there, and it's just like it's too much.
Yeah.
This is not like that. This is unbelievably fresh, but of course it has to be because it's tequila, right?
Yeah.
But in that, you're getting those notes of freshness from the plant that it makes it unbelievable. And then the fact that they throw it in the whiskey barrels on the end is, I mean, for me, more enjoyable.
Yeah.
There's still some smoke that I'm getting on this, on the
bit.
initial taste, but it's not bad. I mean, overall, for my initial taste, it's just wood sugar, like Mother Earth in a good way, and then some smoke, not much. And I'm gonna B+ for the initial taste.
Yeah, I'll go B+. I'm getting that
Okay.
just that weak distilled whiskey right off the still. Tails.
I agree.
I agree. All right, ending note.
Yeah.
Ending note. I'm picking up a lot of that like sweetness from the agave. Like it starts coagulating at the end, kind of like a few whiskeys do, and it's getting more molassesy and syrupy as it's going down. A little anise. I feel like that's pretty common though.
Do you not like that?
I'm not a huge fan of it. I
Yeah.
like the initial taste significantly better than the ending note.
Okay.
What are you getting?
Just the coagulation, and then the back end of the plant is pretty much how that is rounding out for me. I'm not getting anything too dire. I'm gonna go B-.
Yeah, I'm good with that B-. It's just like the ending note is just kind of a weaker initial taste to me. Like there's nothing crazy. A weaker initial taste from a flavor standpoint, but an elevated coagulation and molasses.
Yes.
There's really no dynamic as it's going down. I do enjoy it though. It has a good taste to it. Like a B+ and a B- for the initial taste and ending note, I think are probably one of the highest for tequilas that we've done so far, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Typically, it's been around like low B's and upper C's. All right. Final rating. Give me that countdown.
3, 2, 1, 85.
86.
Crush it.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it's good. Reminder, you can pick this up at Addie's. Fine Wine and Spirits located on Transit Road in Williamsville. Shout out to Tyler because he hand-selected that we try this one himself.
Yeah.
And he does enjoy throwing in some curveballs. So I'm glad this was not a curveball.
Yeah. So far, this is probably my favorite tequila that we've had, though.
Really?
It is very enjoyable to just sit and sip.
Yeah.
Because it's not driving you, like putting you through hoops to try to figure stuff out. It's just like, this is the tequila. It has some bourbon notes in it, but just enjoy it.
I'm curious to see how we get through this football season. All right, everybody. If you are interested in another tequila review, then stop in next week.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to do another one. And little teaser.
It's car.
It's right here.
Get in the car.
It's right here. So we'll see you next week. Derek and I are going to dive into it. If we're in the same clothes, mind your business.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody.
Please remember to always drink responsibly. Be a good person. And Michael.
Do not live here.
We're out.